Hello everyone, we're here in Hayden, Idaho, and today you guys are cooking with Pete. So today I'm going to show you how to make some awesome and delicious chocolate and bourbon sauce with Uncle Dan's chipotle marinade in it. And all it really consists of is a little bit of bacon bits. What I did here, I just got some bacon ends and I rendered them in bacon fat and chopped them up, and that's pretty much it. I got some semi-sweet chocolate chip right here. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna move back to the stove right here and we're gonna melt these down and incorporate our seasoning and then our whiskey. And all you really wanna do is just melt down your chocolate, and after we do that, we're gonna incorporate your Uncle Dan's chipotle seasoning in there. And we're also gonna add a little bit of, I would say, 1/4 of a cup of whiskey. And this is gonna make a delicious sauce. We're gonna pour this on top of the popcorn. We're gonna coat it nice. We're gonna make sure it gets nice and coated. And all we're gonna do is let it chill, let it come back together, let it dry out a little bit, and we're gonna enjoy. It'll probably take you 2 to 3 minutes. You know, you wanna make sure your chocolate is it's melted all the way down and broken down before you add anything else. So you see the chocolate's already getting melted. That's exactly what you want. Okay, so we're almost there. See how it's getting nice and smooth? That's what you want. You want a creamy texture to this. You don't want chunks. You don't want none of that. You want a nice, creamy, smooth texture to this, and that's exactly what we're getting here. You see that? And this is an easy process. You know, I make this for my kids all the time, and they love it. All right, so now that you got your chocolate nice and smooth out, you can just go ahead and add your whiskey in there. I'm using Seagram 7. You can use bourbon, you can use tequila. I'm using a little bit of whiskey just because I like the flavor of it, and it really kind of brings that chocolate flavor out. And after that, just incorporate your chipotle, your Uncle Dan's chipotle seasoning in there. This is actually going to be a really unique popcorn we're going to do. We're going to do the whole 1 packet. And I really didn't measure it out. I'm eyeballing it. I'm going to smooth that out a little. Kind of smooth that out a little more. And you can shut the heat down if it's getting a little too high. You don't want to overcook, you know. You don't want to get clumps in here. You want to look for a really smooth texture. All right, so this is what you want to have right here. It's kind of smooth, you know what I mean? It has a little Uncle Dan's seasoning in there. That's what you're looking for. So next, what we're gonna do, you got your chocolate mixture right here, and all you really want to do, you want to pour it over your popcorn. And this is just popcorn that I popped myself. I added about 2 tablespoons of butter in a hot pan, deep pan, and then just kind of, put it low heat, let it pop on its own, let the kernels do its thing. And now what you want to do, you really want to get in here and mix this together. You really want to try to coat as much as you can. You really want to coat that popcorn, keep tossing and tossing. If you want to use your hands, I wouldn't, because this chocolate is fresh off the stove, so you just want to kind of use something like a wooden spoon or maybe 2 spoons. I don't recommend using your hands. You're gonna burn yourself. All right, guys, so there you got your mixture, and all we're gonna do, we're just gonna let it sit a little bit, kind of let it come together, let the chocolate kind of cool down, and I'll be back with you guys. Hey, so we're back here, guys. We let our popcorn just kind of relax for about 5 minutes or so. You want to get that, you want to make sure, it's not hot when you put it in your mouth, that chocolate's not runny. You want to make sure that the chocolate coats your popcorn. So, and all we're going to do next is just top it with a little bit of bacon, a little bit of bacon bits that I rendered in its own fat, and I just basically chopped them up. You could add anything else. So you could put some cashews in there. You could add some peanuts. You could put some sliced almond, whatever you really like. Oh, this is bourbon, chocolate, and bacon Uncle Dan's popcorn. Hopefully you guys try this recipe, and like I said, it's really simple, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Yeah, so we got some awesome popcorn. On this one, huh? Yeah, something different, but we managed. Basically all it is a bourbon, chocolate, and a bacon popcorn. We melted down some semi-sweet chocolate over here in the stove, over a glass bowl, and some boiling hot water, and all we did after that, we just drizzled the chocolate on top, tossed it up a little bit, topped it with some bacon. And like I said, you could also add some pecans to this. You could add some cashews. You could put some peanuts in there. A little bit of salty would actually help the flavor. And definitely Uncle Dan's chipotle seasoning as well. That's what we incorporated in there. And
about that chipotle.
That's what we got, man. We're all about the chipotle, the spice, Yeah, we gotta have the spice in there, man. Especially Uncle Dan's spice in there,
Really
Uncle Dan's chipotle, yeah.
Really
it's the bomb.
It is bomb. Really
I'm glad you like it, man.
Good job, bro.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Food.
Well, I like the crunch, the sweet, spicy blend together. That's really interesting.
I had popcorn before, but I've never had popcorn with chocolate and bacon, and that's a whole new, wonderful experience. The chipotle flavor that came with the Uncle Dan spice gave this popcorn a really nice lingering finish. It had great essence, and with the chocolate, I think it was a superb blend. The bacon just put it over the top, so I definitely do that recipe.